People are flocking to New Jersey to see an extremely rare sight, a white alligator. His name is Thibodeau, and he is one of only 12 remaining white gators in the world. Thibodeau is on loan from the Audubon Zoo in New Orleans to the Jenkinson's Aquarium in Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey. And Brett Kieslich is a senior aquarist there. Brett, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's start with some of the stats about him, because I know he's hungry. We're going to feed him in just a little bit here. But let's talk about the color. What's that all about? How do you become a white gator, and how many of them do we see in the world?
Well, being a white alligator, it's actually known as leucism. It's a genetic mutation, just like being an albino, where Thibodeau's missing a few of his pigments, which is why he shows up that bright white color.
Does it have anything to do with his gender? Like males can be white?
No, it's not. Yes, males and females can be white. It does happen. It is rare, but it does happen. This is actually the first time anyone's ever seen white alligators in the wild.
Now he is
Thibodeau and his brothers.
He's 15 years old, right? What's his
Yes.
lifespan? How long can he live?
Normally, alligators live anywhere over 50 years in the wild. We're not sure if Thibodeau is actually going to live that long, but there really isn't any reason that he won't. So he could even reach 80 and above.
Wow. Now he's 8 feet long. He weighs 175 pounds. Can he grow much
Right.
more than this?
Oh yeah, they can get much bigger than this. 15, 16 feet isn't unusual for alligators to get, so maybe 300, 400 pounds.
Okay. Now he's hungry, we're told, right? You feed him a couple times a week, and we're going to feed him this morning. What are you going to
yes,
feed
we
him?
feed
Tell us
him-
about what he likes to munch on.
Thibodeau's favorite food is chicken. We also feed him rats and a number of other kind of meat. We're actually going to feed him right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He's
How hungry
he's
was
fed
he?
2 to 3 times a week. I'm sorry?
How hungry is he?
They're pretty hungry animals.
Pretty hungry, I'd say. So how much do you give him? How many pounds of meat at a time?
He gets between 2 and 3 pounds each time, and he's fed twice a week.
And was that it right there? That's the whole shebang?
It's a very quick feeding.
If you blink, you missed it, huh? Now,
Yep.
is he fairly aggressive or passive or calm? How close do you want to get to a guy like this?
He is a wild animal, even though he is in captivity, so you don't want to go and pet him. He has been around people his entire life, so he's fairly used to it, but he'll let you know if he's not happy with what you're doing with him.
Now, he was considerably calmer there with that second piece of meat. Any reason for that, Brett?
When the first time we're feeding him, he's not really sure what we're doing. After we feed him the first piece, he gets kind of aware of what's going on, so he calms down a little bit.
We see. It's good that he's calm. What's he like to do for fun when he's not eating or hanging out on the Today Show?
Usually, he's basically just sitting there in the water, relaxing. If he gets a little bit too cold, he'll climb out and sit in the sand pit that we have on the other side. But he's usually a very lazy animal.
I also heard that he wasn't too crazy about his air travel. He didn't get first-class seats. Is that true?
No, he was in cargo. He was boxed up in a crate, wrapped up in a carpet to keep him moist so he didn't dehydrate. And we uncrated him. He was a little lethargic, but he woke up pretty quickly.
Well, Brett, you keep him hydrated and keep him fed for us, will you?
You got it.
We thank you so much for joining us. Brett Kieslich, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
We will be back right with more after this of Today.